Good evening, I'm Kirsty and I'm one of the team leaders here in the New Zealand branch. Welcome to P2P Live. Today, in today's show, we will be talking around the stats of the week. So we'll be going through our UK market update from our 2023 P2P post. We'll be taking a look at our hot jobs, not just in the UK, but also across our side in Australia and in New Zealand. And we'll also be taking a look at a conversation between Catherine Kennedy and Renagi about the benefits of the AI in the workplace. And then to finish it all off, as usual, we'll be going through our Twitter polls. So up first, we're going to take a look into our UK market update. So if you do want to receive a copy of our market report, then please do just visit our website on www.people2people.co.uk and you can request a copy of our market report there. We will be putting that into the chat for you. In terms of an overview of the market, so we have noticed an increase of a 5% in annual employment growth. In terms of unemployment rates, they are sitting at around about 3.7% when we did bring out this report. And we've had GDP growth of 4% in 2022. And there is a bit of a concern around inflation. So our the UK's consumer price index has increased to 9.2% by the end of 2022. So overall, the UK labour market is remaining strong and we are predicting it to grow again. And the technology and e-commerce industries are expected to stand out in 2023. Okay, so up first from our UK branch, we've got a temp job of the week. So we're looking for a bookkeeper. This is a fixed term contract that's going to be based in London, South East. In terms of pay package, they're looking between 28 to 30k per annum. In terms of what they're looking for, it is a well-respected design-based business. So you're going to be responsible for performing accurate and timely reconciliations, managing those financial reports, including preparation of financial statements and reports. And they do want you to have around about 2 to 3 years working in a financial accounting role and be able to use the appropriate systems and software. So if you are interested in hearing more about this role, please do get in contact with Hannah Scanlon in our UK office. Our perm job of the week, we are looking for a senior corporate lawyer. So again, this role is based in London South East. In terms of salary package, they are looking at around about 110k per annum. You're going to be responsible for the mergers and acquisition transitions, so funding rounds, including negotiation areas such as like those share vesting and leaver provisions. You will need to have at least 7 years PQE at a recognised law firm and be a qualified corporate lawyer. So if you are interested in having a chat around this role, then Sam is the person to contact and their details will be shown in the chat also. Now let's go across to our end and have a look at the New Zealand job of the week. So in New Zealand, we have a customer operations specialist that's based in Wellington. This is a temporary role, so it's great for all you working holiday visas that want to come over to New Zealand. And they are looking to pay around about $27 to $29 per hour, and then you do get your 8% holiday pay on top of that. Ideally, they are looking for someone to start as soon as possible. You will be responsible for the enrolling and onboarding of customers, and also coordinating and engaging with all the internal staff just to make sure that there is a smooth process throughout the journey. If you are interested in having a chat chat about this role or any other positions that we've got coming up at Frog, then please do get in contact with Chitra, who's based in our Wellington office. And finally, on the other side, across the ditch, so we'll take a look at our video, My Job, for our Australia Job of the Week.
I am currently working with a top-tier global law firm who are recruiting for a legal executive assistant. This is an ideal opportunity for an experienced legal assistant who loves the law firm environment but is looking to transition out of a role within a legal team. An interest in recruitment would also be beneficial to your success in this role. This legal assistant would be supporting the director and practice head of the firm's legal recruitment team, and the salary on offer for the role is up to $100,000 package per year, dependent on experience. The reason for the vacancy is the current person in this role has moved internally into a talent acquisition role within the team, so it's definitely a role with great opportunity for progression. If this sounds like an ideal opportunity for you, please don't hesitate to apply now using the link below, or reach out to me for more information on 0497 477 320.
Now, AI is a topic that seems to be almost everywhere. I certainly know I'm using it from time to time to try to make things a bit more efficient for me. So we're joined by Renagi from our Queensland team. Hi, Renagi. You've got a few insights and a bit of information to share with us around AI in the workplace.
Yeah, sure. Good to see you, Catherine. Look, AI, I think a lot of people, it's been lurking in the background for a little while now. And a lot of people kind of stay naive, and I think they have over the last handful of years. We've all had that time, let's say 5-10 years ago, you call up the bank or the telco and you get that annoying computer that has no idea what you're saying.
Yeah.
Then I guess you fast forward to now, and the AI has taken quantum leaps in terms of how it's used in business as well as everyday life. And I guess in terms of speaking generally with business, it's allowed companies to free up staff. You've got those mundane tasks going back and forth, with, I guess, repetitive tasks as well. And it's allowed companies to free up the staff members so AI can do its job and take care of that. It also, we've found it accelerates the hiring process. Mm-hmm. When you do the team training, etc., it's having AI there to run new staff members through the initial processes. It's definitely helped there. On top of that, one of the biggest things people are talking about today is cybersecurity. And having AI there to obviously keep businesses secure, especially in recruitment, we've got a lot of data here that's very personal. So keeping all that secret, I guess, and under covers is exactly what we need. I guess looking from our point of view in recruitment, it's allowed us as recruiters to focus on, excuse the pun, people to people, which is exactly what we do. Like it allows us to step away from doing those tasks to work on the connection with people, which is exactly what recruiting's about. People helping people, people connecting people.
Yeah, indeed. I was having a conversation, just happened to be over dinner with some friends the other day, and I think that's very much the role of AI in all areas, but particularly in business, can be that it frees humans to do the human things and to do, a machine is never going to be able to have a moment of truth and connection in the way that humans can, but a machine's probably going to do a hell of a lot better job with some of the data analytics or making sure that, the fields are done correctly. So, yeah, we're definitely seeing more and more organisations embrace it, but it's also not without regulatory, considerations, and I think it will be a topic that's evolving and probably getting more sophisticated. But yeah, it's definitely, from my experience, something that we're, even in the last 6 months, would you say, it just seems to have more and more, presence.
Absolutely. Every time you jump onto the internet, there's always something about AI, new programs that you can use to simplify your life, as well as, obviously businesses as well. So it's definitely changing the landscape of how business is done. That's for sure.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and maybe not all for bad if it gives us more opportunity for human connection. So I liked how you got the people-to-people plug in there. That was very, very well timed. But if people wanted to talk to you, they might want to take up this topic, but even just more generally, particularly, say Renagi's based in Brisbane, and if people wanted to talk about opportunities in Brisbane or get a bit of a sense of what's happening, what's the best way for them to reach you?
Sure. So as on the screen there, you can call the main landline, so 311-80125, or email me directly, which is Renagi, RENAGI, at people2people2.com.au.
Awesome. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, Renagi.
No worries
Appreciate
at
it.
all. Thanks so much. Bye.
So thanks, Catherine and Renagi, for those insights in terms of AI in the workplace. Up next, let's have a look at last week's social media poll. So we were looking at, with the advancement of AI in the workplace, have you found it to be better, worse, or no difference? Quite interesting to find that 40% are looking at no difference, 38% find it worse, and 20% find it better. I know that we've started incorporating it into some of our day-to-day activities to streamline things, so it's definitely helpful, but you do always need to put your own little twists on things. So I thought that was quite interesting to see. Let's have a little look at next week's poll. So we want to get a bit of an idea as to what's happening and the changes in the UK market coming into the second half of the year. So as a job seeker in 2023, are you actively looking, not looking, but you're open, looking, but hesitant to move, or not actively looking at all? So we will take a look at the answers of that poll next week. Thank you so much for joining. I will be back with you at the same time next week, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend.